Hey, friends. Better late than never. Here we are. Thanks for being here. I'm Christiana Gaudet. It's Friday. I'm your tarot fairy godmother. And it's time for the Friday weekly wrap-up where we'll do one card for the collective and cards for those who request. If you were here on Monday and got a Monday card, then tell me what that was in your request so we can look at Monday and Friday together, because that's always fun. This is a card to check on the week that was. How you doing? How was your week? How'd you do? How do you go forward? That's what we're doing. And I thought it would be fun to pull out my very well used and very well loved Unicorn Tarot. I don't even know if this is still in print, actually. And what year might it have been? It was printed in Belgium, US Games. I don't think I'm going to be able to see a year on this, but it had to have been. I mean, I got it in the 80s, so it had to be like late 70s or 80s, certainly. Maybe there's a oh, there is. Let's look at this. Can you see? There's a copyright. No. Oh, look at that. I was wrong. Looks like 95. Okay. Later than I thought, 1995. All right. So that's what we're going to use. And actually, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. It's what the sign of being old, right? The decades just run together. Here we go. One card for the collective. And thanks to everyone who came to class last night. If you missed class, it's probably worth watching the replay. I don't know, those of you who were here, it's worth watching the replay, right? I think we did some fun stuff. It was cool. So check that out. And members, our members only live stream is this coming Wednesday, the 17th, card on the floor. Wednesday, the 17th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's a free-for-all. Members only free-for-all. We'll do readings. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's going to be fun. And it's this Wednesday. The link is in the members only file playlist, and I'll make sure it's everywhere so it's easy for you to find. All right, here we go. The card that flew out was face down, so we're not taking that as our card for the collective. Let's see what we got. For the collective, the Sun. Did you have a good week? Might we have had some vision that things could be better? Maybe for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, the coming summer is encouraging. I look at this in a way, because for me, the Sun, there's an up and a down on the Sun. The up is certainly happiness and brilliance and allowing your light to shine, but it's also narcissism. And I probably see an equal amount of both sort of in the world. So yeah, I think that's sort of the question we're all looking at is how do you live in the light and allow your light to shine, but allow someone else's light to shine too? I think we're all looking at that. Caroline, you are excused for having fallen asleep. Thanks for being there at all. Jackie, I'm so glad you liked the class. The class yesterday was great and informative. Thank you. Justine, class last night was definitely worth a watch. It was a great class. Thanks again for the class request. Yes, the class was in fact requested by Justine. And I am always open for class requests. If there's something we did in the past that you want to do again, or you want to do something similar, if there's something we haven't covered that you want to cover, I'm open. If it's in my skill set, I'll teach it. If it's not in my skill set, I will attempt not to teach it because, for obvious reasons. All right, let's get going. Here we go. All right. First up, Smile Soul 20. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you so much. Here is your wrap-up card for the week. The Magician. I think this week you did a good job with communication. You did a good job doing what you had to do at work, and I think you impressed the people around you with what you were able to do. You really got yourself some brownie points, I think, this week. Mix you here, Michelle in Canada. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. 7 of Cups reversed on Monday. Okay. Ending with the 2 of Cups. I feel like you're really working on figuring out what you want and then how do you turn that into reality. Now, obviously, you can't do that all in 1 week, but I think you are, really working on manifesting what you need, and I think you may already, even this week, have seen some results. And if not, you'll see them soon. Marion Newberry, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thank you for the collective. Right, the cards for the collective were 2 of Cups, 9 of Coins reversed, and Queen of Coins. And then we ended with the Sun. That's sort of interesting. I feel like we're all just learning how to get along and doing a really bad job at it right now. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So for you, Marion, your Monday card was the King of Coins reversed. And thank you for that. Thank you, Marion. King of Coins reversed. 7 of Swords. Was it a tough week? Were there people not being forthcoming or being honest? Were you not feeling like you were trusting yourself? Is there something you're not trusting? I feel like you had a tough week. And I feel like the key, if we think about King of Coins reversed and 7 of Swords, I wonder if there's something hinky going on at work. I wonder if there's someone who's behaving in an untrustworthy way. I wonder if there's a way you're not trusting yourself. These are the things I'm thinking about, and I think you may have a situation that is going to require a solution. I don't think it's scary. I think it'll be fine, but I do think there's a situation. All right, Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member and a moderator. We appreciated you, and congratulations on your graduation. So Monday you had the 10 of Swords. This week you graduated and started your new program, but you did have a falling out with your mother after allowing her in your life again after years. With Mother's Day coming up, that's a bit sad. So can I reword this for you? I don't think you had a falling out with your mother. Sad, yes, but I think what happened is after many years, you decided to give your mother a chance to see if she was better now at controlling her behavior in a way that would allow the 2 of you to have some kind of relationship, and you discovered that she is not. How's that for a reframing? I'm sorry, I'm not making light of an obviously painful situation. I just recognize that, when you say we had a falling out, that makes it sound like it's sort of your fault too. And it's not. Just saying. Okay, and so, and there's your 10 of Swords. That's really hard and it's really painful. But 4 of Pentacles, boundaries. It's all about the boundaries. You're doing what you have to do to take care of you. It's the right thing. Celebrate Mother's Day with delight. Because you did the right thing. You did the right thing in giving her a chance. And you did the right thing. And after she handled her chance the way she did, she needs to go now. I'm sorry. I'm a mother. I get it. That's what you got to do. Tyrone Tarot, so nice to see you. Monday's card was the 2 of Swords. May I have a wrap-up card? Yes, indeed. So, we start with the 2 of Swords. We end with the 3 of Cups. So I love we went from 2 to 3. That feels like growth. And we went from this sort of internal thing to an external thing. So I feel like you had really good balance and growth this week and probably actually had some fun. So that's great. And before we move on to the next one, Christine Halliwell's up next. I just want to go back to Teresa for a moment, just to really call the community's attention to her accomplishment. Yes, she's a member here and a moderator here, so we really appreciate her. But going back to school, graduating, and then starting the next program, that's a lot. That's a lot. And so, let's all really celebrate that accomplishment because, I love this group we have here, and one person's accomplishment is something for all of us to celebrate and appreciate. All right. Christine Hallowell, so nice to see you. A card for the weekly wrap-up. You had the 9 of Cups on Monday. I hope you had a really good week. Let's see how we end the week. Okay, maybe you didn't have the best week, but it's funny because the 9 of Cups can be the wish card, and the 2 of Rods, or I would call it the 2 of Wands, reversed. Okay, so let's talk upright. 2 of Wands upright can also be about wishes, like really thinking toward the future and manifesting, but it's reversed. So I feel like you spent this week thinking about what do you want, what is possible that you don't believe is possible, what have other people told you is not possible but is actually possible. So I think it's really thinking about possibilities and what you can manifest. And recognizing that other people may have given you artificially limited possibilities and that your possibilities may be bigger and wider and more than you've realized. I think you are starting to realize that, though. Barbie Bird, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. 8 of Cups reversed to start, and thanks for using members-only emojis as well. 8 of Cups reversed to start. Five of Pentacles. All right. So 8 of Cups reversed, 5 of Pentacles. Barbie, I'm wondering if there's a way you're feeling a little stuck. If maybe you're in a waiting situation where you're waiting for something to manifest. Or if there's a situation where you're not sure how to move forward or what's going to be available to you. So it feels a little difficult, but it really just feels like waiting and being able to sort of see your way forward to where you need to go. That's the way it shows up to me. Trey Cameron, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And Laura T, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here, and thank you for the super sticker. It's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. Very appreciated. All right, Trey Cameron, here is your wrap-up card. The 3 of Swords, tough week, huh? I feel like what you need to do, whatever happened this week, I think it was difficult, but I think it's really about healing now. And figuring out what has been hurtful, how to process that, what you learn from that, and then how you move on. That's really the thing. And Laura T, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Thanks for using members emojis as well, members only emojis. Here is a card to wrap up your week. The 8 of Rods or the 8 of Wands. You've got it, man. Your creativity, your good ideas, your spirituality, you are moving it forward. You're moving it forward. And I think you did some of that this week, and I think you recognize you're doing it, and just understand that as you start moving things forward, where it can go is infinite. You may start small, but it could go really big. Adrija, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So you had death on Monday. I know, like anyone who's like not a tarot person hearing me say that you had death on Monday, that's not usually something we then have a Tuesday on, right? But no, we understand that death is about change. And so let's see what Friday brings you, Adrija. Oh, there's that card again. I feel like you're really looking for change, and you're actively looking for change, and change can't come soon enough. But you kind of have to wait. You're doing what you need to do to create change. I think that's, and it's frustrating, but you'll get there. I promise. Jeannie Mnuchin, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. My Monday card was the Knight of Cups. Could I please have a wrap-up card? All right, here we go. Starting with the Knight of Cups, ending with the King of Cups reversed. So you're still in that Cups family. And I think that's it. What is cups? It's connection. It's love. I think you're finding your people. And I think this week you have, maybe had some ups and downs on that. But I think overall it's taking time, but you're doing it. You are finding your people. That's what's happening. Quinn Kilharia, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. 10 of Wands. 10 of Rods in this deck. I think you did a lot this week. I think it might have been a little bit of a difficult week. I think you have a lot on your plate. I think you continue to have a lot on your plate. Know that you are capable to do whatever you need to do. But honestly, Quinn, if you don't need to do it, don't do it. Seriously. Lydia, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and for your boyfriend, most certainly. Lydia, the Devil reversed. I think this week something happened to your benefit. Some healing, some releasing of something that does not serve you. So that's great. And for the boyfriend, Two of Pentacles reversed. Tiring, hard, not enough time, not enough money, hard, hard, hard. Hang in there. It will get easier over time. Heal with sunshine. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday's card was the Page of Pentacles. Here we go. Okay, so we started with the Page of Pentacles and now we have the Ace of Wands. This is a good week. I feel like you might have learned a lot. You might have started a creative project. There might have been something that made you a little irritated. But overall, we're learning, we're growing, we're working, we're being creative, we're being spiritual, we're doing all the things we need to do. Very well done. Caroline McLaughlin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday's card was the Two of Wands reversed. Two of Wands reversed, and then the Fool. I feel like it may have been a little bit of a tough week. You may have a lot going on. You still may have some loose ends, things you have to take care of. There may be some sense of when am I going to get all of this done because I didn't have time to do it then, so when am I going to do it? Breathe, relax, prioritize. You can only do what you can do, and that's got to be enough. Swati, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Ace of Pentacles. This week, I'm wondering if there was some unexpected money. I'm wondering if you might have started a new way of taking care of yourself, new job, new money coming in. One way or the other, it's about grounding and it's about the creation of opportunity. So it feels good. Trey, I am sorry to hear that. I hope next week is better for you. Ren Geronimo, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. The Lovers reversed. Ren, I feel like this might have been a tough week for you as well. You might have felt a little disconnected from the people that you care about, or maybe even figuring out what do you want to do? What do you want to decide? You may be in a place of not being sure what you want. Give it time, you'll figure it out, but I think you really need to find a connection with people that you care about. Peggy Lou Levens, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you liked the class last night. Thanks for using members-only emojis. All right, so for you, Monday, you had the 10 of Swords, and you end with the 8 of Swords reversed. I think you did a good job kind of making things better. I think you did a good job making things the best that they could be, so very well done. Interestingly, Lisa had the 9 of Swords. Okay, from 9 of Swords to Queen of Wands, Lisa. Lisa, you did a good job engaging your spirituality and your creativity and really nurturing yourself to make things better. So you both did a great job this week making things better. Tortoiseshell Moon, Kathy, so nice to see you. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Thanks for being a member. We so much appreciate you. I think I just said that, but why not say it twice? All right, you got the 10 of Wands on Monday, Kathy. And let's see. Five of Cups. So 10 of Wands to Five of Cups. That's not bad. So you start out the week with a lot. It's a lot. And then you end up, it's not an easy week, but you end up making the best of the situation. That's the key. Making the best of it. And sometimes, like when you have no choice, making the best of it is what you got to do. You're good at that. And you're good at that because you've had a lot of practice. I look forward to a time when you don't always have to use that skill, but you did a good job this week staying positive. Febborn. Oh, before I do you, Febborn, let me say thank you to Caroline McLaughlin for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you. All right. Febborn started with Justice reversed and with Temperance reversed. So 2 reverse major arcana cards that are fairly, not adjacent, but fairly close numerologically, and both having to do with balance, and both reversed. So balance is the word of the day, finding balance in so many ways, and I know you're working on it. This is highly spiritual. It's highly emotional. This is you working on healing that this is a lifetime thing. It's a lifetime thing. And you're not there yet, but you'll get there, I promise. Oh, Teresa, thank you for that. Martha Vink, nice to see you. Your Monday card was the 2 of Wands reversed. And then we get the 2 of Swords upright. So you're just trying to hold space and be in balance with all the things. There's so many things going on with your family, with your congregation, with life. And you're just trying to stay as present as you can for the things you have to be present with. And I think that's what you did this week, and you did a good job. Christina R., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, glad your trip went well. No major travel issues. That's great. Okay, so Christina, Monday you had the Empress reversed and with the 7 of Swords. So I'm glad the trip went well. I feel like you're still dealing with some stuff. Just trying to get things in order and figure things out, and nothing is easy. But you're doing what you need to do, and the key is, this is it, Christina, going forward, trust yourself. All right. Making the best of a bad situation is my specialty. Well, Kathy, it could be worse. Glad it wasn't a bad week. That's good. That's good. Here's to a good weekend. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Karen Winkle. Karen is a member here. We appreciate her. She had the 2 of Wands reversed. And Karen, you end the week with the Fool reversed. I think there's a lot of ways, personally and professionally, you're still kind of trying to figure out what direction is and where you're going and just how all of that is and how it's working. I think you're still trying to figure all that out. And it's hard and it's tiring, but you'll get there. Recognize that you will get there. Baby cakes. Monday you had the World, always a good thing. And today, Monday you had the World. Today you have the Star reversed. So I love that they are both major arcana and major arcana in the final 7. So very, very spiritual. So I feel like you are in a space of spiritual growth and healing. And whether you realize it or not, that's what you did this week. I don't know what you thought you were doing, but what you were doing, or in addition to what you were doing, spiritual growth and healing. That's the energy here. Keep it going. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for reminding us of the cards for the collective. 2 of Cups, 9 of Coins reversed, and Queen of Coins. So interesting with the Sun. I feel like we're trying, man. As a planet, we are trying. All right. Joanne Smith, thanks for being a member. On Monday, I got the 6 of coins. Okay, and thanks for using members only emojis as well. So you started with the 6 of coins. You end with the 9 of swords. I'm wondering if something happened this week that caused some worry or some upset. Starting with the 6 of coins, ending with the 9 of swords. I just feel like, everything started out with a good energy and it may have gotten weird or tiring. You may need to spend some time resting, repairing, or healing this weekend. Charlie got the Magician. And ends with the Chariot. So also very interesting, Chariot reversed, but both major arcana cards, and Magician card 1, Chariot card 7, that's those first 7 cards. So Charlie, I feel like you continue to be working, but you got a lot done this week. And you got a lot done of what really needs to get done, whether that's internal or external, quantifiable or not. You are doing really important work, either internally, externally, or both. Melissa Grasso, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is your wrap-up card. The Star reversed. There's some things here that I think are actually good and are going well, but there's a lot of ways in which I think you are feeling unfulfilled. And so this is really about recognizing that, which, okay, not a surprise, but then how do we go forward? How do we find what we're looking for that way? How do we find a sense of fulfillment? So I think that's what you're going to be looking for going forward. And it may be a specific thing that happened this week, Melissa, that you were wanting a specific thing to happen and it didn't. And if that's the case, oh well. But I have a feeling it might be a little deeper than that, and that there really is an opportunity for some even greater healing. I know you're always working on your healing, but even greater healing here that could bring greater satisfaction. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. 9 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like something happened this week where you were feeling insecure. I don't know if that's physical, mental, emotional, whatever it is, but where you weren't feeling in your power. And whatever it is that makes you feel that way, when that happens, I feel like it's so important. It's so important to find your grounding, find your center, and recognize your strength and recognize your safety and recognize your goodness, your intelligence, your security, and be strong in that. And I think we're all always working on that, but it shows up here for you this week. Joanne, externally, he got the last of the flooring in the bedroom end of the house. Nice. No more flooring to lay until the kitchen is done in July. That's good. That's good. All right. Justine, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Oh, I just overscrolled. Give me a minute. Hang on a minute. Here we go. All right, Justine. Monday was the Page of Wands reversed. And now we have the Four of Cups. What's up with that? I feel like on the daily, there's just some stuff going on that is irritating. And I think you're trying really hard just to kind of deal with it and figure out like long-term escape plans, short-term goals, present coping mechanisms, and that's what you're doing, and that's good. But I do get that it was a bit of a frustrating week. I do get that. Denise Woods, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. All right, here we go. Monday, you had the Five of Coins, Today you have death reversed, so I feel like this is sort of a continuous energy. You feeling like you don't have what you need. This is an energy that continues, that needs to be addressed. Jerry had the Lovers reversed. And now the Star reversed. Very interesting. 2 major arcana cards. Jerry, I think for Jerry, it's all about the need for his healing. And there are other people in his life that maybe have issues that need healing. Maybe he doesn't think about his own healing as much as he could or should, but that seems to be where the energy is, that Jerry needs healing as well. I mean, don't we all, really? Tonda got the Hanged Man reversed. And now the Queen of Wands. I think Tonda did a good job this week, really trying to move forward for herself and do what needs to be done. Amy got the 6 of Wands reversed, and now the Fool reversed. Amy is still seeking a path. I think that's really what's going on. And Amy may have done some thinking about that this week. What is her path? Where is she going? Courtney got the 6 of Wands reversed. And that with death reversed continues. So this idea, Courtney, of just not feeling like you know how to be a winner. But maybe you just are a winner. Maybe you just are a winner. And maybe you need to know that. Pamela Phillips, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You had the 6 of Swords on Monday. And you end with the 8 of Wands. You are moving forward. You know, those 2 cards go together for me. 6 of Swords and 8 of Wands, because they're both like, we're moving forward. We're not even sure where we're going, but we're moving forward and it's going to be better. And I think you can feel that. I think you can see that. You're getting a lot done. Okay, Pip in England had the 7 of Wands on Monday. Same 8 of Wands. So this is interesting. It's interesting that you both got the 8 of Wands, but it's also interesting that Pip started with the 7 of Wands and now the 8 of Wands. So Pip is working on an idea. Pip is working on a plan. Pip is working on a project and getting it done, and it could be really successful. Pamela Phillips, thank you so much. Nice to see you. PL Day, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Monday, you had the Magician. And now you have Justice reversed. So 2 major arcana cards. So you got some big things going on. And I think this week you're really trying to find a way to make some things that were wrong to make them right. And you're trying to use communication and all kinds of skills to make things right and to make things balanced. I don't know that you're going to get there in a week, but I think you're working on it. And, oh, Betty, your husband was out of town all week for work. A bit unnerving with my mom and everything. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right. Jackie Masters, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You started the week with the 10 of coins. And you end with the Magician. Well, you can't do better than that, Jackie. I really feel like whatever you did this week, I feel like you learned something. I feel like you figured something out. I feel like you're growing. I feel like you are really getting your ducks in a row in a very, very positive way. Can't wait to see what you do next. I'm excited. I'm sorry, Justine. I wouldn't have minded if you came back and said, I don't know what you're talking about. My week was great. But okay, I get it. It's all good. Kimberly, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Fool reversed. I think there's a lot of ways this week where you're just like, I don't know how all of this is going to come together. And so I think you're still waiting to see all the ways that things are going to come together. And that's a hard time. That's a scary time. But it will come together. Everything will come together and everything will be good. Well, not everything. But the things you're working on making happen will happen. And will happen well. Just give it time. Just give it time. All right. Janine Barnes, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Janine, you get the Ace of Cups reversed. This might have been a little bit of a tough week for you. You may be going through something that's making you sad, or you may be feeling a little unsupported. Remember that no matter where you are, what you're doing, you are always loved. There is always love within you. And just really try to breathe into your heart and welcome that healing. Jackie, I'm looking forward to what comes next too. Good. Okay, Shamora, you're up next. What we do on Fridays is a card to wrap up the week that was. Let's see what we got. Okay, this week, I feel like you had some stuff going on that made you a little upset. And I think that you need to be very, very careful about sort of how you show that. What you say or what you think. It would be best to turn your energy to your creativity, to your humor, and away from anger and upset. Okay, prayer. What we do here on Fridays is a card for the week that was, and I'm happy to do that for you. Temperance reversed. I feel like this week you felt really out of balance, out of sorts, and impatient. Things may not be going the way you want, but what you must do is be patient and look at what you can do where you have power to put things together to make things work. Satel, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Ace of Pentacles, I think this week you may have done something to move yourself forward career-wise. You may have done something to create something new that's really going to serve you. So that's very positive. Divine Abundance, here we go. Divine Abundance. Here's a card for you. Seven of Swords. So you need to be careful. There may be some things going on in your life where not everyone is being honest or not everyone knows the truth. Perhaps you're not trusting yourself, but there's a lot going on here around honesty, dishonesty, trust, lack of trust. Be clear about what you know and what you don't know, and be very discerning as you talk to people and make decisions. I feel like some of this really came up this week. Fallen Angel, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Ten of Wands. You did a lot this week. You're tired. You deserve a good weekend off, and I hope you have one. And the thing is, you did a lot, but there's still a lot to do. It's important to ask for help when you need it, and it's important to figure out priorities. Those two things will help you. Oh, Kimberly, exactly. I didn't know how all of this is going to come together. I don't know how all of this is going to come together. I just keep doing the work and waiting to find out the end result. It's going to work. It's going to work. Oh, Justine, you gave your mother the Mother's Day gift. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Have her reach out whenever she's ready. I'm happy to speak with her. That's so good. And thanks for doing that. All right, Kanchan Verma, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Monday, you had the High Priestess. Monday, you had the High Priestess, and you end with the King of Pentacles. You are doing a good job. I know you got some situations in your life, but you are doing a good job just doing what you have to do anyway, so you can ultimately get out of those situations and create what you want in life, and you're doing it, so well done. All right, Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. The Magician. Look at you being the Magician this week. So good. Good communication, quick communication, good use of tools and skills and abilities, learning, growing, open mind, all good things. So very well done. Whether this was career-wise, personally, spiritually, or all of the above, this is a good energy to carry with you for the week. Well done. Horse Van Dunn, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Monday you had the Eight of Wands, and it's been an Eight of Wands week. All righty there. Let's see how we end the week. We end the week with the Seven of Cups reversed. So we're still in this very ethereal thing where, like, what is real, man? Like, I'm hearing that Beatles song about strawberry fields, nothing is real. I just feel like this week you have been in a very liminal space where you have been able to do a lot of good spiritual healing and spiritual work. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh, Peggy Lou has a class idea. Getting messages from passed on loved ones to help people deal with grief and getting closure for healing. So mediumship. Absolutely, sure. Sure. All right, Kimmy, you're up next. And for friend Hannah, yes. All right, so starting with you, Kimmy. Six of Wands. This, I think, was a tough week, and I feel like you might have, like, felt this week like you were a day late and a dollar short, you know, that you didn't have what you needed or you didn't do as well as you could have, but I think you did fine. I think you're too hard on yourself. That's what I have to say. You're too hard on yourself. And for Hannah, Page of Swords reversed. Hannah, if you're in school, there may be something going on with school this week that has been very stressful. Additionally or otherwise, there may have been some issues around communication. There may be a conversation that you need to have that you've been uncomfortable having, or there may be a conversation that happened where there was some misunderstanding. So going forward, there's a lot, you know, if there is an educational issue, straightening that out and finding clarity in communication. That's really what shows up here. All right. Hey, Julia. Nice to see you, Julia Bonesteel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I'm going to do you, and then I'm going to do Walter. So for you, Julia, the moon reversed, you are figuring out so much. You are in a real place of spiritual growth and spiritual healing, and I think you did that this week. Now for Walter, I feel like there's been something going on for you. It could be emotional, it could be financial, it could be physical, but some way that you really haven't been feeling yourself or haven't been feeling strong in yourself. And I feel like this week you've been working on that, which is the right thing to be working on. Justine likes this deck. It may still be available for like $25 from US Games. It may be. It's US Games deck. Horse Van Dunn, I loved that it was catechism. I understood what you meant, but I thought it was great that it was catechism because in a way, you could see this as catechism, in a way. All right. My friends, from my perspective, I have come to the end. Tortoiseshell Moon. I've been writing in my journal about liminal spaces, and then I hear you say the words liminal space right after I wrote it. That's so cool. And like these group sessions are so fun for reasons like that, right? So I plan on being back tomorrow at the usual time, 12:30 Eastern time, for your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask specific questions. I am working this weekend. I am available tomorrow and Mother's Day for your readings, so do please reach out. More than happy to work with you. I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, in person, in person in Palm City, if you happen to be here. So do reach out. Oh, thank you, Caroline. Happy Mother's Day for Sunday. Fairy godmother. Yeah. If I'm around and have time, maybe I'll come on Sunday, Mother's Day with your fairy godmother. That could be fun. All right. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate you. Thanks especially to the moderators, to the members, to people who helped out with super chats and super stickers. I really appreciate all of you so much. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend.